Welcome back, and once again, thank you for trusting me with your full spoiler movie reviews. That thing I do where I watch new movies and I tell you all about them. As always, I am unpaid and unsponsored. And spoilers, all the spoilers. If you don't want spoilers, go ahead and scroll. I won't be offended. Once again, full of spoilers. Okay, let's go. So today I saw the brand new Garfield movie. Maybe I should elaborate a little more. I'm a cat mom, and I saw Garfield. To which baby Garfield is enough to make a movie reviewer cry. But not this movie reviewer. Get back in there, tear. Anyway, so what's the Garfield movie about? Apparently Timmy had something to say. Do you want to explain the movie? That's okay. Did you want to explain the movie? No, that's okay. Okay, so Garfield has had a good life with John Arbuckle for 5 years. See, he got left in a box by his birth daddy, and he got really hungry, so he went searching for food, and he found a little Italian restaurant, and he saw John in the window eating a pizza, so John let him in, and then he ate a whole pizza, and then he ate some spaghetti and meatballs, and then he ate a whole lasagna, and he was so little. But John took him home, and it's 5 years later. He has a good Garfield life. He's always eating lasagna. He orders an obscene amount of DoorDash. I'm really worried about how much John pays in takeout. But yeah, it's him and Odie, and then one night him and Odie are kidnapped by these two dogs. And come to find out, these two dogs are working with this one girl cat who was like part of Garfield's birth dad's gang, I guess. Crime family, if you will. Well, she got caught in the middle of a crime spree and she had to go to the pound for a while. But when she got out, she kidnapped Garfield so it would lure out his dad. And now Garfield, his dad, and Odie have to rob, it's like 2,000 quarts of milk for this cat, otherwise they're going to get yeeted. Well, they get to the dairy, and then the logo of the dairy is a bull and a girl cow, which apparently were in love. But when they rebranded, they got rid of the bull, and then they're holding like the girl cow basically hostage as a showpiece. And the bull sits on a hill and looks at the girl cow every day. But the bull knows how to navigate the dairy. And so they recruit his help with the promise that they're going to set the girl cow free. But also, the girl cat had no intentions of letting them get out of the dairy alive. So she called the security office. And now there's a security guard trying to catch him down. Well, there's a training montage, and then Garfield and his dad have a heart-to-heart. And come to find out that Garfield's dad did not, in fact, abandon him. He put him in this little box out of the rain, and he went down the street to see if he could find him some food. And by the time he came back, Garfield was already in the little Italian restaurant. And he nose-booped and kissed John. My heart. But they're okay again for a while, and then they finally infiltrate the dairy. And they get to the end with the freaking truck until the security guard shows up, and there's, like a whole fight. And then, like, Garfield's dad kind of closes the gate behind him and takes off in the milk truck so that he can return it to the girl cat. But he left Garfield and Odie there to get taken by the pound. And then when they're in the pound, they find out how much Garfield's dad actually loves him, because when he found out that Garfield was living with John, he would go to the house every day and sit in the tree just so he could watch them have family dinner. And he would leave a little mark in the tree for every day that he was up there watching Garfield. And so while they're at the pound, John gets called because they have collars. And they're taken home. Meanwhile, Garfield's dad has the truck, but then he gets stopped by the girl cat, who obviously did not want them to succeed, and puts him on a train. And then Garfield and Odie and the bull have to go rescue Garfield's dad from getting tossed off this train onto a big pile of rocks. And so they do all that, and then the girl cat gets taken back to the pound. And they trade the milk truck for the girl cow, so the girl cow is rescued. And then they go back, and Garfield's dad now lives with John too. So there's John and Garfield's dad and Odie all in one house. Oh, and John gets a $6,000 delivery bill. The end. Now, did I like it? See, I keep going back and forth as to whether or not I actually liked it, because it's two very different feelings of movie. Like, the main storyline itself and them trying to, like, return a milk truck and all that feels very Looney Tunes-esque. Very, very small child coded, that's really what it's meant for. But if you're thinking this is going to be, like, kind of like Inside Out, where it's a kid's movie, but also adults get a sweet little message, it kind of sort of is, but it's very blunt, I guess. Like, I wasn't expecting to tackle the daddy issues as much as I was, so that's there. But it's like, yeah, let's have some really good daddy issues moments, and then bam, cartoons. Like, there's not a whole lot of actually, like, blending that. Like if the Emperor's New Groove had bad writing, it would have the same vibe. Does that make sense? And also, I hate Chris Pratt as Garfield. But I dislike the man anyway, so take that what you will. But it doesn't fit. To me, it doesn't fit. But it was still cute. Like I said, definitely little kid coded. You're probably better off taking a nap. But good family flick. So because of all this, I'm going to give it like a 7 out of 10. Also, plan on having pizza for dinner. Or at least some spaghetti or lasagna or something. You're going to want Italian food after this. So make a night of it. Make sure you have some like frozen pizzas in your freezer for afterwards or beforehand. Maybe make a big pile of spaghetti and meatballs. And you're good to go. So definitely 7 out of 10. Okay, bye. I love my kitty cats. Yes, I do. I love my kitty cats. Oh, I do.